This is a Campaign 2018 Election Night Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ukee, Washington.
And I'm Jessica Kartalija with this Election Night Update. Our Natasha Brown is watching the local races with a national impact. Let's go straight over to Natasha.
Well, good evening to you both. We are watching all of the races very closely tonight and all of the returns as they come in. In Pennsylvania, the congressional delegation consists of 12 Republicans and 6 Democrats. Democrats Brendan Boyle in the 2nd district and Dwight Evans in the 3rd district. They won those districts tonight. There was no surprise there. Now to New Jersey, the congressional delegation there consists of 7 Democrats and 5 Republicans. So far, Democrats hold on to the 5th district. That's what we understand right now. Other races just too close to call there in New Jersey. We're going to keep an eye on things as they develop there in Jersey. Here is what it means for the balance of power overall in the House, at least. Democrats have picked up seats in Virginia and in Florida tonight, and now they need 21 seats to regain power of the House. Now, the magic number there being 218. Now to the Senate, Republicans remain in control and picked up a seat in Indiana as well. But on the Democratic side of things, Pennsylvania Senator Bob Casey and New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez won re-election tonight. Right now, Democrats would need 3 seats to win the majority there in the Senate. So we're going to stay on top of the balance of power battle that is currently underway and the very latest returns as they come in. That is the very latest for now. Back to you.
Okay, Natasha, thanks so much. And now let's turn our attention to a pivotal race in South Jersey for U.S. House. Tom MacArthur versus Andy Kim.
MacArthur is seeking his 3rd term representing the district, facing Andy Kim, a former national security advisor in the Obama White House.
David Spund is at MacArthur headquarters in Toms River tonight. David?
Hey, Ukee and Jessica. Well, Tom MacArthur took over in Washington in 2015. He's hoping to hold on to that seat tonight. We're told he's in the building right now watching the results coming in, not specifically in this room. I want to give you a look right now kind of at the temperature of the room. Everybody calm, just watching those results come in on the television, feeling very optimistic about what's going on with Tom MacArthur's chances. They say they hope that he does, in fact, beat Andy Kim. Now, what's interesting, Ukee and Jessica, is this fact that there is now a rule in New Jersey where you can mail in the vote. It's not just the absentee ballot where you had to be out of town or overseas. You can just simply mail in your vote. That's something that the MacArthur campaign is closely watching tonight. Ukee and Jessica.
David, thank you so much.
Cleve Bryan is live at Kim's headquarters in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. So, Cleve, what's the mood like there?
Well, the activity's really been picking up. Just a few minutes ago, we saw Andy Kim walk in the door. He's over that area towards the big TVs, and that's where most of the eyes are fixed. Just like David was talking about, people watching the returns. They are cheering when they see positive numbers for fellow Democrats. Kim, of course, a Democrat trying to unseat a Republican, part of this blue wave that's been talked about in this 3rd district congressional race, something where the Democrats have nationally been trying to pick up a seat. They're looking at this as a seat, and so we're waiting for the returns, but upbeat because a lot of people have been very energetic about this candidate. Live in Mount Laurel, Cleve Bryan, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Cleve. CBS 3, your station for coverage of Campaign 2018. We'll see you a little bit later.